A school teacher falls in love with her student, but things go wrong when her love turns into obsession. She stalks him, manipulates situations to be close, and sends cryptic messages, convinced he feels the same. When Ethan rejects her, Sarah snaps. Her obsession spirals into a chilling game of control and revenge, threatening to destroy his life. The shocking finale will leave you questioning how far someone will go when love turns into madness. At the beginning of the movie, we see a lady named Anita bathing. And suddenly her doorbell rings. She goes out and sees that someone has left flowers at the door. She looks around, but there is no one. The next day, Anita goes to her school, where she is a temporary sports teacher. All the students are practicing, but she is thinking about the flowers. Suddenly, a student named Marcus tells Anita, "You are looking good," which Anita finds strange. After the training, Anita is with another teacher, and the students start shouting. They go and see that Marcus is beating another boy. They separate them, and Anita takes Marcus for first aid. She checks if Marcus is hurt. Marcus says, "I am fine," and while talking, there's a moment between them, and Marcus comes close to Anita. They both start kissing each other, but in the meantime, someone arrives, and Marcus leaves. Later, Anita sees Marcus's Instagram and messages him, saying that whatever happened today should be forgotten and that it shouldn't have happened. Marcus replies. Then Marcus sends her a photo of his private part, which makes Anita laugh. She goes home and sees flowers on the table. While sleeping, she asks her husband, Hassa, where the flowers came from. Hassa says they were left at the door when he came home. Hassa also wonders who sent those flowers. He doesn't say anything to Anita, and they both go to sleep. The next day, after school, Anita sits in her car to go home, and Marcus gets in. He starts touching Anita, and they both get intimate. Later, Anita goes home but starts imagining Marcus. The next day, she messages Marcus, thanking him for last night and asking to meet again. Marcus replies that he has a match and can't meet. Anita looks at Marcus's Instagram and sees a photo with another girl, which upsets her. The next day, Anita goes to Marcus's house to talk but instead meets his mother. Later, Marcus comes home and goes to take a bath. Anita makes an excuse to use the washroom and seduces Marcus there. The next morning, Anita exercises with her friend Jay but is chatting with Marcus. Her husband notices her on the phone but doesn't say anything. Later, Hassa introduces Anita to his new partner, but she continues chatting with Marcus. She calls Marcus, but he doesn't answer. Anita drives to his house, where Marcus's mom says he is at school. Anita searches for Marcus and finds him with friends at a shop. She calls Marcus into her car and asks if he is dating Mina. Marcus admits he likes her. Anita is upset but says nothing. At school, Anita gets angry seeing Mina. She unlocks Mina's phone and uploads private photos. Later, Anita pretends to console Mina, saying Marcus isn't right for her. The next day, Anita meets Marcus's mom and says Mina isn't a good girl and Marcus should avoid her. Marcus stops replying to Anita's messages, angering her. She confronts Marcus, who tells her to stop following him. Anita reveals she is pregnant, shocking Marcus. She shows him an ultrasound. Marcus panics but gets intimate with Anita again. The next day, Anita finds the ultrasound copy at home, realizing her husband knows everything. Marcus's mom confronts Anita and warns her to stay away from her son. Anita cries and runs away. She stays in a hotel and tries returning home the next morning, but Hassa doesn't let her in. The next day, she is expelled from school. Anita loses everything and disappears, leaving Marcus to deal with the scars of her obsession.